Last time on Oranges of the Realm. King Orange went missing. Then, because of the events of last episode, Knight Zacchaeus abandoned the Orange Kingdom and left it with its small standing army. But thankfully a new knight was appointed, named Knight Noah, and he had an ingenious plan to end this food war once and for all. Also, King Orange was found, so that's good. So the next day, Knight Noah's plan went into action, but the army was a little late, so they kind of moved into the Pringle Kingdom just after dawn, but it doesn't matter. The orange and apple and pear army marched right into the kingdom of the Pringles, being undetected while Knight Noah was watching from a distance. So when any Pringle part of the enemy army came into view, the orange army would hide in any near abandoned and destroyed city and town so they wouldn't be seen by the Pringles, and the Pringles would have never seen them. But some civilians saw the orange army hiding in abandoned and destroyed towns and villages, so the civilians were going to be a problem. So when these reports came in, the Pringles knew they had to do something. And it was during this time that the advisor of the dead King Pringles and the advisor of the dead Root Beer Can, or King Root Beer Can, I guess, became Queen of the Pringle Kingdom! When she proclaimed herself. Wait, can you do that? Can a human proclaim themselves as a leader of a food nation? Whatever. So I reported this information back to Knight Noah, and he said, yeah. You know, she's a real bitch. And so while the army was marching through the land, they stumbled across an escort of Queen Peyton, and yeah, while they were campaigning. So what did they do? They launched ice at them with catapults. Ugh. But she returned fire. Ugh. But then we returned fire. Ugh. But then they returned fire. Ugh. And it went on like that until eventually it just kind of stopped. And then the army fled towards an abandoned city so they wouldn't be seen again, so they can hide or whatever. But these dang civilians keep watching us flee into the city. So then I told Knight Noah what was happening and all about the civilians and what we would do. And, well, he said if you kill them all, show no mercy. That's really, he's a genius and all, but it's kind of mean. That's kind of evil. But, he said something along the lines of, we gotta do some things to win, even if it's evil or whatever. So, Knight Noah, you can be troubling sometimes. Yeah. Will our army succeed in capturing the capital? Or will they fail miserably? I don't know. I'm going along with this as you are. I don't even know what's gonna happen next. I really hope for the best for our kingdom, though. This has been episode, 5? Of Oranges of the Realm! Why the frick are you upside down?